Welcome back. I am Janelle, and I am attempting to corral the chaos during this D&D 5e game. This story is a Kickstarter that I backed a while ago because it seemed fun, and it was successfully funded, so here we are. With us tonight, we have Ryan, Jesse, Matthew, Polly, and Matt, playing some characters that we will remind everybody about in a moment. First of all, thank you everybody for the amazing hype train. That was super fun.
Yeah. Oh, Amerisun just dropped 1,000 bits. We're still hype training. So we got to get to the hype train before we start. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's not so much that it was fun as much as it is fun.
It is. It's level 4 already.
Yeah.
We got 5 gift subs from some guy named Jables.
Some asshole.
Some asshole, yeah.
That poll was legit.
That poll was legit. Yeah.
It's like kicking it off right.
This is my filter.
Yes. And for some reason I'm pink today because who understands white balance in this household, really?
Not I.
No, not me. Nope. No. Ryan, do you want to try and tell people what to expect in the next week? Or
yeah. Give me one second. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh.
And then I
bright
will.
and shiny.
There we go. I'm here.
Oh, right.
Yes, this is a fun week we got going on. First of all, Mycelium Madness is back. It's been too long. I missed all you guys. It's wonderful. Second, on Wednesday, we have Casket Land coming up for our first charity stream, which we randomly kind of decided it was for Movember. So I have this beard now. It will not look this way, but we shaved myself. Everyone that was allowed shaved at the beginning of the month. So that was me and Eric and Jason, and we grew Eric had a full beard on the second, but we grew it out so we could grow sweet cowboy mustaches. For Casket Land, we are doing a charity stream for Movember, which is actually an organization that's originally started as support for prostate cancer awareness and is now expanded into other mental health and things for struggling dudes mostly. And then of course now we're going to do something for breast cancer in February. So that'll be super fun. Come by. We are going to have a number
of awareness months. I think it's February.
Yeah, so we're going to have a number of giveaways that will unlock as we reach donations, and the Adventure Archive here will match the first $250 worth of donations. So we're going to give away some merch, we're going to give away Steam gift cards, and as far as Casket Lane goes, I have the first 2 adventures, Homestead and Kruosh, so I'll be giving those away too probably at the end with the donation. So like I said, first $250 are matched by us for the charity stream. And then Saturday, on a day where I'm going to get no sleep, we are going to have the weekly scroll, probably a short episode this week. But we also have the return of Victory Basic. It's been a little while. People lost some organs. People got some other things happening. So we will be back, and we will actually have a special guest that is yet to be announced on Saturday. So busy week here at the Adventure Archive after a week or two where we were a little bit more quiet over the holidays. So that is what's coming up this week.
I'm gonna spend a lot of money on donations this week. So rip my credit card. For tonight's game, I want to thank Super Cool for all of the amazing music that you're currently listening to as we bop along. And Josiah Rise for writing our super interesting and fungally, we'll go with fungally story.
That's the word.
Yeah, it is now.
Fun guy.
So who wants to kick off reminding everyone what we did last time 2 weeks ago?
I have no idea.
Not it.
Got you, Janelle.
Notes.
Okay. Felwyn had an immovable rod put into Cappy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he did. He sizzled in the sun like cotton candy. So we learned that daylight definitely bad for the spore people when they get infected or whatever was going on with Cappy. Let's see here. We were given a map. We were not sure if it was good. We were given balaclavas. That sounds correct because we didn't want to breathe in the mist, the spores. We started running and we met a young centaur, played epically by Janelle. Had a satchel, was skipping towards us. He goes in to get mushrooms and he had a secret. It was I don't know. This is what I wrote, Janelle. I don't know what this means. A bag of fairy moans, like it was a pun, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Haifa maybe was the name.
Haifa is the name of the person that
we need to find.
That was the person she sells stuff to.
Okay, and Ashanella was the centaur, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. And then the road was barely visible. It smelled thick, earthy, alive. They showed us the right size of mushrooms to grab. And then we got attacked. We got nibbled. Our feet got nibbled by burrowing mushrooms with teeth. That was dope. The barbarian, I'm pretty sure, once again went off. It got dark. There were bits floating in the water. And then I think there was zombies or something like that came out of the lake.
Ghouls.
Near us. Ghouls. And luckily, our familiar Aunt Anya kind of spotted them far enough away, 100 feet away. And so we were able kind of just to stay still. And we did not end up in a crazy long combat with the ghouls, hopefully. And now we're in an area full of sprites, fairy moans. And Felwyn is talking to a sprite. And they asked us for our dangerous secrets. That sound about right?
Mm-hmm. Does anybody remember approximately what time of day it is? It is.
It's the morning. Evening. We're rested.
2:37 p.m. Oh.
It's morning. We're fully rested. Nice try.
You tried.
If you ever ask us, that will be our response.
Yeah,
it's morning. Rested. We just woke up with a full long rest. Unsailed.
We were rested when we woke up.
We went wandering circles for a long time.
Yeah.
We did get a little lost. Yeah. Right.
Just a tittle bit.
But
tittle bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have any combat or anything since we woke up, though, right?
No, not yet. It was
okay because I was like,
you guys did pretty good on the.
We should be pretty good.
I just want to make sure that it wasn't a mistake that I have all my spell slots.
No, you guys should be fully rested. You haven't had anything that would expend resources yet. Although you have encountered some little voices that have popped into your ears. I think this far only Joel has been speaking with them.
I think Felwyn was talking to him as well.
And also Felwyn. Excellent. See, this is why I have you guys remind me what happened. Because hacks. A little voice popping up maybe 3 or 4 feet away. Do you have any secrets for us? Dangerous secrets, tricksy secrets, fun, silly. Yeah.
Well,
we all hear this?
Yeah. At this point, they're projecting. Just when he held out the fairy moans and stuff, were they just talking to him from just behind his ear? You hear another voice. You can stay with us if you want. You gotta pay.
Wait. What do you need secrets for?
Why not? We have everything else. Secrets, though, those are fun.
How about this? I got something for you. Here's a secret. This place changes. How about that?
That's not a secret, silly.
Sure it is. It's a secret to some people.
Not us. Not you. Doesn't count.
What do you do with these secrets?
They're valuable. We keep them. They're course we don't trade. And at this point, it's like 2 or 3 different voices all talking at the same time.
If you don't trade, then what do you need them for?
To have. Don't you like to keep things you have?
Yes, including my secrets.
Okay. You don't have to stay with us. Good luck out there.
Oh, well, are we trying to stay here? Then do you need a secret from each of us to stay, or is one secret good enough for all of us?
You say secret. Hold on. What does that even mean? That's so vague. Like, my favorite color is a secret from Vothi. What does that even mean?
Now, why are you secretive about that? That's weird.
I'm just saying any unknown information could be called a secret.
Then you want to hide. Don't you know that? Silly people.
I mean, I could tell a story that I don't really tell anyone.
Maybe. But at this point, the voices have all conglomerated on one particularly large toadstool. And as you're kind of trying to figure out where they are, they pop into view. 3 little sprite fairies sitting on the edge of a toadstool about 20 feet away. Just kind of sitting there, looking at ya, pretending to be adorable.
Pretending?
Yep. You never know.
Do you even have beds that can fit us?
No, you're far too large. But anyone who wants to come in the circle, well, nothing else can come in. Just people we like. We don't know if we like you yet.
That's fair.
Before we start, giving away our deepest, darkest secrets, blah, blah, blah. Like, how do we even know this is going to work?
You don't.
You're right, we don't. So, we're supposed to just trust that we're going to get something out of telling you our secrets.
Yes.
Felwyn, back me up here. You're the supposedly logical one. Like, this doesn't make sense, right? Right? This is what is happening here?
Still, I'm remembering Felwyn getting into the thing as I set up 18 windows here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to call you out like that then.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't give away secrets to little things. No, that's a little creepier than Felwyn is. I'll get it.
A little too much DK mixed in that
Little girl. No, yeah.
Could Felwyn teach you one of his sciencey, magic-y things? Like, would that work?
What's that?
Science.
Is
Sure.
science, not science magic. There is no such thing.
Such a language.
Are you
I
trying
have
to
a
keep
secret
your
for
science
you,
to yourself?
fairies. Magic is not real. How about that?
No, that's silly.
See,
That's
isn't
silly.
it? This is what I have to deal with all the time.
He doesn't want to hide that.
It's also false.
At this point, they're just sitting there with their teeny tiny little legs crossed. Just kind of like fairy little thing, their wings fluttering quietly.
I mean, Ashanala seemed to like these guys. So. And
Goshie.
she was cool.
Is that where you got the pheromones from?
Oh yeah, she was a nice little centaur lady.
Yeah. And they all kind of like still their gaze and look at you very specifically because you're the one who mentioned her. Did you do anything to her?
No, she was going to lead us into the mushrooms a bit, but then it kind of got too spory for her, so she went
What is
back.
your passive perception?
10? No, it has to be higher. That's a different character. 17. Dang.
I was about to say,
Ooh.
aren't you a wisdom caster?
Yeah, I was thinking about my wizard.
Oops, that's the wrong button. Didn't mean to push that one. Okay. Okay. Give me a charisma save. Joel.
But
I'm a saving throw. Let's go. That is a 17.
Okay. You feel just a little cold feeling on the back of your neck. You look back, and there's a little sprite there, perched on the edge of your shell, touching your neck. But nothing happens. It quickly flips back to its friends and says, "He's telling the truth. He seems good, at least."
I like to think
Flutters
I'm a
down.
pretty good person. Try to be.
If you like. One secret. Otherwise, you might want to move on. This area is heavily trafficked by things.
What things?
Bad things. Evil things. Scary
Well,
things.
that's not a secret either.
Colorful things.
how about this?
Tasty things.
Someone here has known me since they were born.
What is your passive perception?
14.
Wow. Okay. So, also please give me a charisma save.
Hopefully, should be fine here. We start with inspiration, right?
Correct. Everyone starts with one
Right.
inspiration.
And we say that after we see the roll, but before we know if it fails or succeeds.
Sure. Yep. Mhm.
Except on that ones.
Correct.
Except on that. I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Don't forget, you also have blesses and banes and everything as well. Well, we have blesses.
Wow, cool.
All of your good.
How many things do I have? 4 blesses?
You have 4. So from the top, Matthew, you have 2. Jenna Mama, you have 4. Matt, you have 4. Jesse, you have 4. And I have 5.
Okay, so I have. Wow, my foundry is really struggling for some reason. So I have an 18. So I just used a bless, Ryan.
Okay.
We can do that, right? We can add a blessing, or did I need
Sure.
to say that beforehand?
No, it's fine.
Because if so, then I could take it.
It's a fun game.
Okay. Okay.
Success is fun. Failure is fun.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
DK is not
so I got
fun
an
because we do it before. Is that what the implication is there?
No, it's I don't want to try and remember. Is the difference.
That's fair.
Gangster.
More stress for me. Official stance on the subject. You also feel like a little cold press on the back of your neck. You didn't see them approach, but there is also one. He's good enough.
I
Hi.
didn't
Immediately
lie.
clap 2 hands on the back of my throat, on the back of my neck. And I'm just standing there.
So comfortable. Okay. An additional one shows up on the edge. You may stay if you wish. Interesting. Yes. And they all simultaneously start flying and hovering and showing you the way.
Oh, cool.
Oh, L2 has a good idea. So instead of this, my little number 27 crawls up and just perches on the back of my throat, and it's just like, it's like on guard for me, for the back of my neck, for these little fairies.
I would say, like, while we're following Deeber and Koro, who is normally hella charismatic, is just kind of like looking at the ground the whole time.
You can move now because I finally remembered to unpause the game. Pro streamers can. This way.
Oh, there.
Yeah. I think I would take the lead and just like go so like everybody else is behind me and just like looking at the ground, following.
You're gonna take the lead, Koro?
Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't say anything. He would just immediately go like right behind this little sprite or whatever it is and just like not say anything, not look at anybody, and just like head down, follow immediately behind. Not like active, not like intentionally actively taking the lead, just following closely behind.
As you
Waiting for you
guys
to move on Foundry.
Oh, my foundry is a struggle bus right now, so
they do.
yeah, it's just really struggle busing for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think it's because my internet's really unstable right now. But so I'm just following the sprite.
You turn a corner around some large and interesting looking mushrooms, and you see a circle of smaller, perfectly sized toadstools. And inside, the little sprites disappear. And you duck in. And inside, there's a nice little 20-foot diameter, 10-foot radius circle of what you assume to be safety. There are a number of little sprites flitting around, and there are some more rounded toadstools growing in the middle that seem to have a bit of a housing situation set up. If you've ever played Minecraft, it's like the red ones, but you make a little house out of it. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Feel free to find a spot to make comfortable. The ground's a little softer here. Should be nice.
I mean, the circle is quite small.
Yeah, you're quite big.
Well, you're not wrong there.
We're gonna have to pile on top of each other just to all be in here.
You don't have to.
Well, I think Iz likes to sleep on my back, so that works.
The picture isn't perfectly representative of the size.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how it worked out.
Got it.
If you say you're in the circle, it's basically the size of a tiny head.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah.
I would
I
like to
mean,
investigate the circle first.
Go ahead. Roll
Yeah.
nature, investigation, arcana, your preference.
Nature, investigation, or arcana. Let's see. Well, magic's not real, so I don't want to roll arcana.
Okay, science. Roll science.
Can my arcana just be science? Can I
Sure.
just like switch it up?
For as long as
No.
I remember it.
It can be factually incorrect, but sure.
All right, I will roll my investigation. 18.
All right, what are you trying to learn?
So does it look like what it looks like? Is it a glowing ring with the shrooms and everything?
Sure. Yeah. You can
So
see tiny little runes engraved in the spots of some of the toadstools surrounding the circle.
Gotcha. And its glowing is obviously some type of like phosphorescence or some
Absolutely.
natural glow. Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah, easily identifiable substance by science.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
assign scientific principles to whatever you see. Yeah.
Because everything is science.
Because everything is science.
Right.
And you think as an artificer at this level, you've probably encountered other similarly sciencey circles that prevent entry from all that are not allowed.
So I feel safe-ish as much as I will inside the circle. Okay. Well, then
you feel safe from all things outside the circle.
All right. Well, then I'll grudgingly step just inside the circle with 27.
For all we know, the fairies will allow the ghouls to come in. So it's basically whoever the fairies allow in, right? Joel is completely trusting, though. He has no fears that this will be perfectly safe.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to complete, or would you like to pass a long rest?
I have a question. How big is Joel? Because I feel like I thought he was bigger than he was.
Huge.
Oh, I'm not that big. I'm
tall
only
are you?
5'5".
Oh yeah, I thought you were like 6 feet tall. I thought you were like a giant turtle. I thought you were like the
I'm
old
more-
man in like
I'm
Kung
more
Fu
round.
Panda. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also young, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Who's the biggest one here?
Probably Rothy.
Both things. She's a
How
Goliath.
tall are you?
Hello. I am, oh gosh, I'm 7'4".
So I literally come up to your knee. Okay. I'm just trying to get where I'm at. All right.
A little
Okay.
gnome and the
Goliath, yeah.
Yeah.
You will not throw me.
Oh,
Well, you've discussed this many times.
come on, it'll be fun.
For science.
Yes.
No.
Not a secret.
All right. Are you going to set up watch or no? You feel comfortable?
I mean, Iz can do his trance kind of on top of Joel the way he did last time for
Just sit and
4 hours. Yeah.
just cross applesauce.
And I'm pretty sure Anya does not require sleep, so I think she can also stand watch with me.
Okie doke. Someone roll me a d8, please.
I got it. Let's see.
Mess this up.
7.
Oh no.
What? Hi, bad?
I just love saying don't mess this up when there's clearly like we don't even know what the roll means, you know? My favorite thing.
Do you stay up and watch the beginning of your watch, or are you going to trance immediately and then?
No, I think so. He's gonna do the first watch for like 8 hours, I guess, because
So
right, like-
the rest is 8 hours, and you need to be trancing.
yeah.
between.
So like he'll stand for like the first 4 hours, and then we'll trance the second 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. The night passes mostly uneventfully.
Hmm.
At approximately the 7th hour during your 8-hour rest, there is a scurry of activity. Do any of you sleep lightly, Or would you require to be woken up in order for any information to?
But we know.
I would say that Koro is actually probably not sleeping at all. To the point that Koro would probably not even benefit from a long rest. Just kind of like fitfully turning and finally giving up on sleep.
Pulls out like a light.
Yeah. Book. You would notice during that 7th hour, one of the sprites which you hadn't seen before, sprinting quickly towards the fairy circle. And about 20 or feet behind it, you would notice some lights bobbing quickly in a line behind him. Following it to the circle.
I am canonically a very light sleeper because I am old.
True. Also, you probably have gotten up to pee like 4 times already.
I mean, I do have a bladder the size of a blueberry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. If you would like, you can say you were just settling down. The lights then bump up against the edge, and you can begin to hear whispers permeating the area. Come out, come out. You should play with us. Come out. In different languages. Some common, some you don't understand.
How are the sprites around us reacting to this?
The one that sprinted into the circle disappeared underneath. And as they're circling the area, they begin to pour out and hover around the center. And after a minute or so, if you haven't already roused your companions, they begin coming down and booping you in the nose with their little long swords, not attempting to hurt you in any way, but just getting your attention to wake you up.
The sprites are?
Yes.
Not the balls of light?
Correct. Balls of light cannot get in.
Okay, well, if they're seeming like this is something that's harmful and hostile, I guess I will start waking people up.
They're here. We need to get rid of them. They're bad. They're bad. They're bad. They're scary. They're bad. Just different voices.
What?
They're bad. They're going to eat you. They're going to eat us. Don't go out.
They can't get in, right?
No. But they
Okay,
can
then.
wait forever.
Well, then we can wait until we're more rested to deal with them.
They're bad. Very singularly minded, these guys. A couple of the sprites will land in front of whoever seems to be awake and talkative and say, "We've seen these before. They kill. They feed off death. They talk to you. They invest. They're scary. They've killed us." And then they point over, and you might have remembered there's a large skeleton or two.
Does that seem like standard humanoid size skeleton?
Yeah, standard humanoid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start waking everyone up. Probably while I'm doing that, being like, what do you know about them? What are their weaknesses? Seems like we get to decide when this starts, so let's be prepared.
So Meta knowledge. These are will-o'-the-wisps. You
Okay.
probably would have encountered them at some point in your study, your escapades. You would know basically that they look like little bobbing lanterns trying to get people to follow them and lead them to their demise, and they eat their essence as things die horrifically. They enjoy pain and suffering. And they do not require breathing or sleeping or eating. They just enjoy despair.
Would we know
Well, who
anything
doesn't?
about? Would we know? Right. Would we know anything about like just? Because I don't know how to say this outside of mechanical stuff, like damage, vulnerabilities, or immunities, or like, would we know anything like that?
You would know that they are resistant to non-magical attacks, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Damn
You
it, I could do nothing.
If any of you have for a long time used a particular type of attack and would have had the experience in trying to hurt them with that type of attack, you would know whether or not they are immune or resistant. So,
Yeah. So I mean, I'm getting ready.
Are we fighting again?
Yeah.
I just want to be like at the like. Is it evident? There's no actual like physical dome, right? But like where the things are bouncing, it's kind of like I can see where the edge would be.
Mhm.
So I'm like pressed up against like
and they
where,
cannot
right
see
where.
you. It appears that they followed the one that ran in.
Oh.
To...
So yeah, I have a notebook out and I'm just like right up to where it's like bouncing and just like watching it bounce around and things.
Nice.
Janelle is a bit fey touched and has those magical arrows that we were graciously given.
Mhm.
Does he know that whether he could shoot out of this protective circle or not?
So you can't cast spells out of it. I would assume that mundane stuff is fine. I don't.
So like he could shoot an arrow that was like a +1 arrow from
Probably.
it from safety.
I
Okay.
would say sure, but you have to track magical ammunition. Mundane ammunition, I don't care.
Yeah. I've got a count on it.
Okay.
And then And then I can do that Tasha's thing where like if I don't move.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of whisper that to Koro. Koro, I believe I'm safe here. I could take very careful aim, and I believe I could do a lot of damage to one of these things with those magic arrows scientific arrows that Felwyn got for me at the bar.
It's okay to call them magical to me because that's true.
I know. I give the air quotes.
Scientific. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hate to leave everyone else out of the fun, but if you can just pick them off, it really doesn't seem to be a reason.
We can certainly try, right? And I would guess like the character wouldn't really know, like you'll kind of ask everybody like to prepare in case for some reason as he shoots one of these that it suddenly like brings the protection down and it's go time.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have like a kind of a rangey thing they'd like to try?
Well, but also but I don't want you to use all of those arrows.
Well, I'm just saying if I use one, right? And then I use that thing where I don't move at all before or after, I get advantage. So if I hit it, it'll do like the sneak attack on top of it with the +1. It's like a +1 arrow.
Right, but I would also remind you that without those arrows, you're not as effective against these things. And I would hate for you to go through all of those arrows just to do this.
Okay.
If you want to, you're welcome to. I mean, that's my thoughts. I mean, I don't know what everybody else's thoughts are, but
I know Felon's very logical. I'm just trying to think through all of our options.
I have a quick question real quick. Joel, I gave you, and this is out of character, not Felon, the enhanced arcane focus onto your staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't figure out my third infusion. Okay.
Hey, Ryan,
Science.
did you give me anything? Did you give me anything?
Did you admit that magic isn't real?
No.
Well, then you ain't got shit.
I know. That was so funny, though.
You could have had like a spell refueling ring. You could have had a mind sharpener, but no.
Listen,
If your pride is too.
Dangle, dangle, dangle.
listen, pride can be a very detrimental thing to have, and Koro's got a lot of it.
So if you're just going to wait after, I'd say about 20 minutes of them changing their lights, pulsating, circling around, you begin to see the lights wink out.
Hmm.
And then a second one kind of like begins floating away and winks out. And then the third one kind of just like starts going up a bit and just winks out. And darkness returns.
Well, there you go. They're certainly not going to attack us as soon as we leave. That's not a thing that's going to happen.
Who wants to roll me history?
Joel has already fallen back asleep by this point.
Is it?
Okay, anyone awake who wants to roll history?
I mean, I'm okay at it.
I have
Would it? Oh, go ahead.
No, go for it.
Well, I was gonna say like I could possibly help. I could
Oh
boost
yeah,
it,
I'll
but-
roll, and then I
I could
have
boost it by
the most
+3.
blesses and everything. Yeah, so we can.
And I'll help him with a +3, you know.
I'm old.
You don't want
You are
Koro's help
history.
with history. I'm at
Okay.
close. Hold on.
17.
All right. That's enough to remember from the last couple times that you've fought these, perhaps, that they can go invisible.
Hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Interesting.
Oh, that's quote number 69. Nice.
No.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. So what do we know of this circle? These sprites, do they, if we physically are incapable of casting science out of the circle, or the circle will collapse when
You don't
science
actually know,
impacts it?
nor have you asked.
So I will ask the sprite how things work. Can I just stick my hand out of it and then pull it back in? Can I... What?
I'm gonna
How does your
roll.
little circle work?
I'm gonna roll a d20. 1 to 10, it just fizzles at the border. 11 to 20, it ricochets until it hits something inside the circle.
Oh, that.
But they would share this information with you.
Sweet.
It ricochets so much.
Yeah.
Janelle. Yeah, buddy.
I'm sad I used that.
Blue card.
No blue card.
But
Extra.
but can I just stick my hand out and then use my rod and then pull it back in?
No.
But regardless, I pull out my rod.
Okay.
When in doubt.
The theme of the entire thing. No. So part of what you do you have to be standing outside because you have to vocal component, the somatic component, the material component all have to be outside.
I just stick my lips out of it too.
Okay, bite. You know, French, the will o' the wisp.
Oh boy.
Oh, Papa Jedi got a nat 1 for rod pullout. Oh no, that is what we call
right.
not nice.
Never pull out, kids.
The rod.
I mean,
Birthday.
Rod.
All right, so then what is our plan? We can't just sit here forever.
I mean, have we finished the rest by this point?
You can finish it when you're done planning. So it's up to you.
Okay, let's finish the rest, right? And then
Well, you can rest for an hour while we sit and talk. You just can't do like a fucking jumping jacks for an hour and
Light activity.
so pulling out your rod, things like that. Totally fine for an hour.
pulling out Felon's rod, you know. I mean, optimizing mechanically, it makes more sense to do it now and then benefit from a rest. But I don't think Koro would be thinking that way. Koro would be thinking of, let's just make sure that everybody's ready for this since we're clearly safe here.
Well, I do think that we had finished like 7 of the 8 hours though, so I don't know if anything that would...
It was about halfway through the 7th hour. We'll
Yeah.
see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we would benefit afterwards or anything like that. Do sciencey things. I'm gonna test some shit because that's what I do. Because I'm an alchemist. I would like to. I'm gonna pick up a small rock. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up a small rock. And I am going to do some science tinkering on it.
Sure.
So I'll pull out my tools and things, and I'll have various vials and powders, and I'm going to coat this rock, and it is going to, it is going to glow with a 5-foot radius of light. And then I'm going to attach a couple wires to it.
Approximately halfway through you creating this glow with all of your bits and bobs, you are entirely immersed in what you are doing, but you kind of like stretch your neck as you're halfway through and you realize you have like a full horseshoe, just sprite, just watching intently as you are doing this.
Class is in session.
And then, so I'll try that one first. So I will use my tinkering. When I turn back around, I have this rock, and it is now has a 5-foot radius of light coming off of it.
There's a tiny smattering of itty bitty applause.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm going to just try to chuck it out of the circle.
You check it, and it bounces off an invisible thing. It bounces, thing.
So
Falls into the ground again. If you leave it there for a moment.
It is. So it's got. Okay, so per the rules, not per Felwyn, it is non-magical, but has quote-unquote a magical property attached to it, so it still doesn't penetrate through the thing.
Nope.
That's
if it
stupid.
sits
So you
there for a
can't-
moment, one of the sprites retrieves it and brings it back over to you and drops it in front of you. Here you go.
That's not helpful, so I don't think your arrows will leave the circle either, unfortunately. So if you fire it in here, it will simply bounce around until it hits something, so don't.
Science.
That sounds fun.
Yes, I will stand behind Koro if you would like to try.
Damn. I thought I had a different spell. Nope. Never mind. I thought I had, what was that? Oh, I thought I had produce flame, but I have firebolt. I was just gonna like conjure a flame in my hand and just like look kind of mischievously, but no, can't do that with firebolt.
Damn it.
So let's just go ahead and take these things out just so we can go back to sleep or try to or whatever.
Wait a second. I
Nice.
get elixirs.
Yes.
As
Oh,
we're doing
yes.
this too, I get 2 elixirs. So this is number 1.
Get your free guiding bolts back. Everybody can change their list of prepared spells.
Ooh.
So we're good to click the long rest button.
Correct. You can click the long rest button.
I hate to ask this because it's gonna
Except
be
for
a
you.
negative. It's gonna be a negative for me.
Yeah.
Do I just not benefit from a long rest, or do I actually gain a level of exhaustion?
You gain a level of exhaustion. Worth
That's
it
what I
though,
thought.
because character.
Well, it's sometimes I do what my character would do to a fault, like just to the point that it's detrimental to me. But
All right, so after I do that, I sit down and do more of my tinkering, and that's when I'm like, ah, yes, my elixirs. And I rolled boldness and transformation, so I'm going to pass boldness to Vothi. You get the drinker can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute.
Oh.
So basically, you get a
okay.
bless on everything for a minute. And then transformation, I will... Does anybody want to not be yourselves? I mean, don't we all sometimes? But,
I think at that, I would just wink at Felwyn, but this part of my face turns into Felwyn's face. Just wink and then go back to myself.
you know I hate when you do that.
Hey, it's science, right?
That better be the only part of me that you turn into.
Oh no, you actually can pull out Felwyn's rod.
Watch out! I'll pull out that rod, old man.
And you
You
will be
have a maturity
pleasantly
filter up,
surprised.
right? There's a maturity filter on this stream. That's a legit question that I need to know the answer to.
They didn't call me tripod in high school for nothing.
Okay,
No, but
Ryan,
yes.
I need to know the answer to this. Is there a maturity
Wait, what's
filter
the
on this
question?
channel?
Oh,
Is there a
no.
maturity filter on this channel?
Oh, we're 18 plus, baby.
Okay, great. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Have you seen The Dark Kingdoms?
That's true.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Ooh, so
It's usually murder, not dicks, but it works.
Hey, we're not talking about dicks. We're talking about rods. I don't know
True.
what you're
Very true.
talking about.
It's an important distinction.
See, that
really.
should have been quote number 69.
God.
Oh, did the balls of light go away yet?
Technically, yes.
I mean, they look like they've gone away, but they're not. Come on, they're gonna be there.
So, how do we get them to appear again?
I'm assuming by just stepping out of this.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Can I
I mean,
assume?
they may not be there. Who knows? But
Can I assume with my sciencey mind that the rock, even if I just see, so the problem is if everything quote unquote magical can't cross the circle, we would never be able to leave the circle because we all have quote unquote magical things on us. So is it just because I threw it, or could I stick my hand out and flick it?
Your sciencey mind, because I don't want to go through the RP where you practice, it thinks that if you stick your hand out and throw it, it's fine.
Okay, well then I'm gonna stick just enough of it out and just flick that rock out. So the 5 foot of glowing light to them, I guess, suddenly appears and shoots out. So what happens after that?
I check their intelligence level.
ah, yeah, I wonder if they're still
Their
there.
Intelligence store. You don't see anything.
right.
Well, Wolfie, you could just slide me out. I can go in my shell, and you can just slide me outside.
Yeah, we can do that. Are you sure?
I think my shell should protect me. I hope.
Okay. If anything happens, I'll rage and help you out.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So I'll go in my shell and.
Do we not have a rope?
Oh, maybe that would be helpful.
He comes back out slowly.
I think I've got rope.
While they're doing that, I would like to grab another rock real quick, and I'm gonna tinker with it again, and I'm gonna whisper into it, and then I'm gonna flick it out again, and then
the same
when
or a
it
different location.
from a different location,
Okay. Yes,
and then
you are.
when it lands, this sound just emits from it. And it says, "Show yourselves, you little idiots!"
I love this so much.
And the one that
Why
was glowing
wouldn't
stopped.
the rock say that?
Yes, evil little rock. That comes out 30 seconds after it lands and says that one of the lights blinks in and is circling angrily. If lights can blink and circle angrily around the rock and then blinks out again.
You know, I think we've dealt with these before. We need to just go out and deal with them.
Yeah. We know
Famous
they're
last
there.
words, boy. Famous last words.
Janelle, since we have fought them before, does Iz know if he can, like, step out, stab, give the little stab with his magic rapier, and then step back in?
You suspect that would be possible.
That would be possible. Okay.
As long as you have the movement to do it.
Yeah, like if I use cunning action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to step out of the circle to be of any use because my magic is when
Yeah.
I rage. So
Yeah, I'm also. I mean, I have to as well.
It's mostly just hormones and neuroreceptors, but you
Wow.
can call it what you want.
Wow, Felwyn.
did you just call me hormonal?
Now we're about to see.
Wow.
Joel's definitely back in the shell now.
Listen, if your giant boot fits,
Oh my gosh.
Or are you
What?
coming with me?
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna drag Felwyn out with me.
Can you slide me out too?
are you trying to drag me out?
Yeah.
I pull out my other removable rod and just click it, and I'm just like holding on.
Your other immovable rod.
No, I have two. I have my science casting rod, and I have an immovable rod. I got rods for days.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So, Vothi, why don't you slide me out first? I have something that might be able to make them pop out again.
Okay. Are you ready?
Shrink.
Great.
And then I'll prepare casting Fairy Fire for once I'm out.
All right, since it sounds like you guys are beginning things, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative. Hold on one second.
Don't forget 27.
And combat. Yes. Yep. Combat. Holy heck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna apologize in advance. My foundry is struggling real hard.
Mine's a little choppy right now too, so it's not just you.
And maybe my.
And I can just press the dice that are right in Foundry, right?
Mhm.
No? Cool.
Ooh, nice.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh,
Seriously? And 1, 2, and 3 in that order. This is rigged. This is rigged.
28 initiative. Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
They might be
So they're-
fast.
So they're
I have a
hijacked.
-1 to initiative.
Well, meta wise, We should just fucking sack our familiars and, you know, I can get number 28. That's fine.
Well, that means you'll have to come up with a new name.
Well, if we're going, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. This is an ability check, isn't it? Is initiative an ability check?
Yeah.
I have disadvantage on that.
I need to change it.
Well, so we know
I
they have
know,
a plus
let's find
9
out.
dex, so that'll be fun if they have dex-based attacks.
Okay, it took my second roll, which was lower. So there you have it.
Yeah, smush down there a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's kick it off. I assume the first round you guys are holding actions until a trigger. What are those actions? And what is a trigger?
So mine is Fairy Fire for once I'm out of the circle.
Okay, you can cast while in your shell.
Oh, right. I don't think I have reactions while I'm in my shell, right? You're right. I can't take reactions while in my shell form. Which
Oh, no.
in action means... Okay, so I will not hold anything. I will just go into shell form.
And also, how much can you see outside of your shell?
I mean, maybe he's like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's like looking at a portcullis.
Got it.
It's a tube.
You have your own portcullis. Yeah.
Okay.
I can poke out a claw and spin myself.
What is Anya doing?
Actually, can I take that 18 and use Tides of Chaos to cancel out the disadvantage?
Sure. I will
Okay.
change here.
So it would go back to 18.
No, 18. I know how to Foundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have used my Tides of Chaos.
Yes. And it's a new day.
It is a new day.
Okay. What is Anya doing? Is Anya holding an action? Chilling? What?
Anya, I think Fellman makes a great point, and I enjoy his logic. Anya disappears into a pocket dimension
Okay.
and awaits my summons.
All right.
I meant let it die, not get rid of it.
No, because I think when I looked at my notes, I had actually didn't have her when we started. Like last night, like 2 weeks ago or whatever, 3 weeks ago, I had already snapped her out. Anyways, like I hadn't brought her back yet.
Oro is doing what?
I think Koro is a little tired of all the planning. And I think that I am going to go out of the circle.
Okay.
And throw a
You do not currently see anything.
right, but I know where one blinked.
Correct. You know the general area.
Yeah, I'm gonna. How far away is that, by the way? Like where it blinked?
I'm going to draw a little circle around your little protective circle so that you know exactly. I assume you all can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the location it's blinking is currently right there, or it blinked. And the little
Okay.
talking. How long does the little pebble talk? Just one talking or constant?
I
Is it still chatting away?
Features and traits. Imbue a tiny non-scientific object or scientific property of your choice. Up to 6 second long recorded message. You can affect a maximum of 4 objects at a time. So just once, I guess. I mean, but it can be active So that's up to you. I guess I would think that it could loop since it like the
if you intended it to loop, sure, it can loop.
Sure, okay.
Maybe
so then future
for
reference
like a minute.
canonically the effect loops. Well, so this says I just have it going until I turn it off, or I can only do 4 at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, the pixies are gonna pay you to turn it off.
Right.
All right.
In
I
their
leave 3 of them
secrets.
behind. Yeah.
Their secret.
So actually, I think knowing where they are or where that one blinked out, I would tell Joel to do his thing there, and then I'll do my thing there because I need to see them.
Okay.
Knowing that like Joel has done fairy fire before. So yeah, I guess I will slide Joel out, and then I'm gonna hold a hypnotic pattern for after he throws off fairy fire.
So
And
you
just so
stepped
know,
out.
It'll have to be on my next turn when I.
Do you want me to move
do it.
you out for you?
Yeah, I guess I would. Well, I think I'd be pushing Joel out, so Joel would go out before me. So I guess if
Okay.
anything, I would go behind Joel and then push Joel out.
Okay, what's your strength?
Sure.
Just
I'll
you
help.
know, for funsies.
8.
Yeah. How much do you weigh, Joel?
350 pounds.
All right. So you can get there using your entire movement. You can do it.
Okay,
It's just
that's
there's
fine.
no extra squishing going
That's
on.
fine.
Okay. What are you up to?
So Iz is very interested in this plan, and he's just gonna migrate up. He's got his rapier out, and I believe he's just gonna move kind of right here. He's gonna actually stay within the circle and kind of be right on Vothi's shoulder. And if anything attacks Joel where he's at, hopefully I'll be able to get to him. And then if not, then I'll make a run next round.
Okay. So you're holding
So
an
I'm
action
holding
to do
an
what?
to attack with my rapier.
Okay. And it is a okay.
That's melee.
Sure. Joel, are you chilling?
I think I'm out of the circle now, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna try and cast Fairy Fire.
Do it. Where? Give me the radius, like just draw on the thing where your little thingy is.
How does one draw?
On the left hand side, the little pen. I
I
assume.
see a ruler.
Should be 2 or 1 or 2 below. Maybe you don't have the drawing tools.
2 below the ruler is
Yeah, I
a
don't think we get it.
Okay, so just hold X and use that to show me.
Okay. It is a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
So, ooh, that's fun.
Nice.
That's
awesome.
10, 15, 20. So there.
Yeah.
Dang, Janelle,
Okey-doke.
that was brother sister.
All right. And it is a dex save or was save?
It is a dex save.
Let's pretend I know how to do this.
15. Which, I mean, we know they have like a +9 dex, so probably won't work, but
Hold on.
I have a there. Let me just look real quick and see what my mana magics are, because I know there's one that can impose disadvantage, and I don't know if I have that one.
probably we have to be able to see them, right?
No, I don't have that one. Never mind.
Oops. That would be the
We had
first
one fail though.
Okay, and what is the DC? Sorry.
15.
Ooh, fails. You see a glowy boy.
Oh, hey!
Let's say that. I mean, see, it's invisible but glowing.
So, objects and affected creatures shed dim light for 10 feet. And any attack roll against them has advantage if we can see it, and they cannot become invisible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not
So their
invisible
invisibility
and
goes
glowing.
away. Yeah.
Extra glowy now.
Yeah.
There's 2 versions of glowy. Cool.
But that's it
So-
for me. I'm
So
still.
that means that my hypnotic pattern goes off.
Okie doke.
And
Is that a
I would
save?
do it's a wisdom save, and I would do it in the same spot that Joel goes for.
Same.
It's a 30-foot cube,
Okay.
so it's a slightly larger. So I would start at the same bottom left corner, but I would just go 10 feet more. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So that is a wisdom saving throw.
Do I need to make that as well?
Joel is currently within that area.
I will careful it so Joel will automatically
There we go.
succeed.
Oh, sweet. Careful spell. Awesome.
All right. So I'm going to go with
Mm.
it probably fails because that was a 12 on that save.
It does. My DC is 16.
Nice.
Mm.
And then is there only one that needs
There's
to roll?
only one over there.
Was there not actually 2 that rolled fairy fire?
No, there was only one. I just accidentally clicked.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
So yeah, so that one is now incapacitated. It is while charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Sweet.
And you would have seen me do this before, so you would know that if it takes any damage, it is no longer incapacitated. So you would know that already.
Alrighty.
So yeah, I'm gonna dip back in fully into the circle.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can't. That's not my turn. Sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
You're
I'm
correct.
back.
That is it. Vothi.
No.
Vothi.
Yep.
Oh gosh. So we've just got the one that we found. It's incapacitated.
Joel and Kuro currently outside the protective circle.
Okay. I am going to step out of the circle
Okay.
next to Joel. And I am going to rage.
Yeah.
Roll the tingy, roll the tingy. What does it say? What does it say?
Roll the table. Oh, right. Gotta roll the table.
Roll the
Okay,
table, roll the table.
let's roll it.
Oh, they rage.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget your elixir too.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
I got teleport. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You can
Might be a little
teleport as a
helpful today.
bonus action every turn.
Mm-hmm.
While
What
you are raged.
For a
That's-
minute.
gangster? Oh my
Right
god.
now.
List.
Oh,
Free
gosh.
Misty Step.
That's so good.
Where am I gonna go? So many options now.
So much room for activities.
I know. I'm gonna move over. I guess I'm going to teleport over here and just hold my action in case anything comes out to attack me.
Okie doke. Awesome. Nice.
That's awesome.
Okay. What is 27 doing? Just chilling on your neck still?
No. 27. I need to just have his thing up because I never remember where he is. Whether they put him in inventory or yeah, he's in my
Yeah, that
inventory.
extra.
Yeah. So he can. So I have a question. Science mind. What I know, I can't. So I can use this thing, to make science happen
Correct.
through touch.
Yes.
Do I feel like I can do that in the circle and then he delivers it out of the circle?
You don't know.
Well, that's poopy. No, I don't need to do that anyway. He can just channel it from where he's at, as long as it's within 120 feet of me. He is just going to, he's gonna fly up out of the circle. That's not him. You, I want you. Oh, he's still not moving. Why aren't you moving? Do I not have permissions on him? Oh, there he goes. So he is gonna fly out. His wings are gonna come out of his back, and he is going to fly out. He's gonna fly out there.
Okay.
And just kind of see what happens. Does anything happen?
Nothing.
Okay, so then he is going to take the evasion action to start. If the homunculus is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dex saving throw, it only takes half damage. No, it's going to dodge. That's an ability, not a thing.
Okay, doke.
It takes a dodge action.
Nice.
Your homunculus has evasion.
My homunculus does have evasion. It's got evasion
Nice.
and, yeah. Channel science. I can deliver a spell. I can deliver a science I cast that has a range of touch. Okay.
Cool. A science. All right, now it's Felwyn's turn.
Okay, so then what Felwyn's going to do, because you can't ready a move, huh?
You can ready a dash. That's it.
I need more of these things to show up so I can do stuff.
I mean, their turn is next.
Yeah. I'm just going to, I'm just gonna hang out. Actually, no, yeah, I'm just gonna hang out. All right, sorry, bye. That's it. I'm just gonna watch 27.
Get my glasses. Okay, cool. The first one is number 1. It's incapacitated. It's gonna chill. That's it. Can it save at the end of its turn?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Heck.
I think
All
someone
right.
else can like try and shake it awake,
So
but
yes,
they can't save themselves.
yes. So they are, spell ends or for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay. Well, it's chilling. Number 2. They have a fly speed of, yes, they're gonna attack Buffy. I need Buffy to hopefully not die.
Too bad.
They rolled a 15 to attack. What is your AC, Buffy?
Oh, my AC is 14.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That means they're gonna roll this many's.
Oh,
Oh. Ow. 12 hit points.
owie.
Oof.
Okay.
You're raging. Does that cut in half?
This-
Oh. Hang on. Let me read
wait,
the
no.
rage thing.
No,
Depends
no,
on
I
what
rolled
kind
the
of-
thing. I rolled the wrong thing. Hold on.
It depends on what kind of damage it is.
I rolled the wrong thing. You take 7 damage.
Oh, 7
What,
damage.
what type?
It is lightning.
Ah,
Ooh.
It zaps you.
ouch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, and that's it. You now see a ball of lightning that totally just reached out and zapped you. And then another one
Do you
shows up
get your
on the other
reaction?
side.
Oh yeah. Can I whack it back?
Let's see. Coral Anya only has a melee thing. You were holding a reaction?
I was.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think this is going to do much, but we're going to try.
Big good.
Oh,
Do 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 do.
I mean, you have a magical weapon, right?
It's a
Yeah.
+1, so
That's magic.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
magical.
okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
So it's AC's 19.
Oh, fuck him.
Damn.
Jeez.
We're so
Dang.
close.
Oh, can I bless it? Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
let me bless it.
Use it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I mean, you succeed then. Fuck, even if you get
I
away.
Oh,
mean,
why did I roll
Dang.
2?
They could bane it.
No, no, too late.
Like, no, I'm saving
It's
those.
fine. I saved those for the big bad guy.
Oops, I rolled 2d4 by accident. Hang on.
It's fine though.
Let me fix.
Oh, it's
let me
the same
fix.
thing.
It doesn't matter.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Ooh, 13 damage.
yeah.
Heck and heck. It's looking pretty not bloody, but maybe it's like sparky.
Does that
Oh, it's
automatically
sparky.
include your rage damage?
It should. Wait.
It didn't. It's just your.
Didn't. Hang on.
Yeah.
Do it.
Did you
Crap.
click rage on your character sheet?
I did not click rage on my character sheet.
Mm.
So it's what, plus
An extra
3
Plus
at this
2.
point? Plus 2?
Wait.
Nice.
No, wait.
No.
Hang on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm such a
fine.
noob at freaking barbarians.
2 weeks away.
I mean, it just adds 2.
It
to the
doesn't add
13.
any. Yeah, it doesn't actually add any damage. It looks like it's just the saving throws.
Okay.
No,
you
it
get
adds
rage
to your damage.
Yeah,
Do
you
it?
get rage damage. Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
adds-
yeah.
It just adds 2 to the damage. Yeah.
Oh, it does say plus 2 melee damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So it
15.
took 2 more.
15.
Okay. Mm, cool. Double click. Okay, we're good. All right, another one pops up on the other side of you. And it's gonna Bane, aka bless its attack. Because thanks for reminding me that's a thing.
Thanks, guys.
Mhm. Yeah. You use it first, therefore.
Wait. So your Banes can also bless enemy attacks?
That's basically, I'm just gonna use them as blessings.
Okay.
That's fair.
15 plus a d4.
Who's this
So-
coming at?
Bothie.
Attacking Bothie. Bothie.
Mm.
So an 18 hit?
Yeah.
No. Okie dokie. It's zappy damage.
Oh. Oh, ouch.
15 zappy damage.
Okay. It's not a crisis yet.
It's not a crisis.
Oh boy. Okay. All right, that's gonna be its turn. They are both now visible. Anya's asleep. Koro.
Okay, so I am going to second level on fuck. No, I can't do that. Shit.
Second level. Fuck.
Yeah. Shit. Which one looks worse?
You should be able to see their HP bars.
Oh, I can. You're right. I can.
I just updated that.
So I'm gonna chaos bolt the one that looks worse for wear.
Okay.
And oh, this is gonna take forever. I'm just force damage. Yes.
Nice.
um.
Nice.
Oh, see, I can't see the rolls yet. So I will bless it. Oh no, I can't get there, so it doesn't matter.
It goes wide and goes. It's too chaotic. Honestly, it's too
Yeah, uh-huh.
chaotic. It just that way. And you're like, fuck you. right.
I'm
Anything else?
gonna-
Movement, bonus action?
I'm gonna go back into the circle, but I'm going to roll a d20 to see about Wild Magic Surge.
19. What does that mean?
Nothing. It has to be that one.
It has to be a nat one.
Oh,
All right.
All right.
You finally see something you can
yeah.
probably stab.
Yeah, so Iz goes 5, 10, 15. Sees the brightest light on this side of Othi and is going to take a stab. It's a booming blade frostbrand rapier. It's got magic. Here we go.
Beautiful.
And I think
Fine.
here we go.
What kind of damage is it before you?
It's magical piercing, and then it's got
Okay.
like a little bit of cold to it, which
All right. The cold it is resistant to.
son of a bitch. Okay, doesn't matter probably. And then he's gonna take a bonus action disengage, and is gonna step right back
Nope.
into the circle and get ready for the next attack.
It manages to bob and weave in between your stabby stabs from your rapier, unfortunately. But it isn't able to zap you back when
Yeah.
you
Shit.
run away.
I'm sorry, both of you.
Okie dokie. Joel.
Hey, Janelle, can you move me 5 feet southeast so that I'm in the circle? It's just not letting me move myself.
I can do that. Joel, you're currently inside your shell.
yep. I'm going to spin myself towards Vothi with my little claws.
Like a giant hop.
And then I will fire a guiding bolt at number 3.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. AC 18. Like AC 19.
Nat 1.
Rude. So rude.
And I think I'm actually gonna, since they aren't coming after me, I'm gonna bonus action get myself out of my shell and stand
Okay.
up.
Cool. That uses half your movement.
That's it.
Bothy,
Okay.
you're getting zapped. Honestly.
Yeah.
Zippy zapped.
So I have a question about this because I'm using a teleport to move right now. Do I get an attack of opportunity when I teleport?
Nope.
Oh,
I know.
Well, I am going to just boop right back here into the circle.
Okay.
And
Allow it.
let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out there for now.
Okie dokie.
I mean, you could attack them before doing that
Do you wanna
if you
Retcon
wanted
that?
Oh,
to.
that's right, because it's a bonus action.
we retcon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back.
Let me do that. Let me
Okay.
do that.
I think
Boop him in the face.
Okay, I'm a boop too.
Do that.
Or the ball of energy, not necessarily a face.
Boop it.
Oh,
Come
No
on.
booping happening.
Oh.
bless, bless, bless.
Can I give her my
I'm gonna
bless?
bless that.
Yeah.
Listen. Hi. You hit.
Ah,
Nice.
woohoo.
Nice.
Roll damages.
Right. So plus my rage damage is 14.
Rip. It dead.
Woo!
Poof.
Now I'm gonna boop back into the
Okay.
circle.
you have multi-attack.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
Oh shit, you're right.
Boop back.
That's
She's
so
just
that's
really
what
good
I,
at booping.
so that's what I thought you meant when you said I'm gonna boop 2. I thought you meant twice, not the one that's labeled 2. And I was like,
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna turn to 3 now. Good grief. I totally forgot how to barbarian all over the break.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Roll
nice.
damages.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. 8 damage. That's respectable.
Does that also get the boost?
How many
Little
times
rage
do you get
boost.
your rage damage?
I get,
Once per
Every-
turn
every
or
time,
every
isn't it?
hit?
let
Every
me,
hit.
where is it? Oh my gosh. Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons.
I just think it's
So-
every.
Yeah, it seems like it's
Really?
everyone.
Yeah,
She's out of control.
Rawr.
she's working. Yeah.
It's true. She is out of control and just bopping all
Yes.
over.
Hormonal, even.
Don't call me hormonal. This is what happens.
Somebody's gonna get bopped in the circle.
Okay.
I'm getting bopped. She's like, you know what?
Yeah, so we're
Right,
going
and
to
there's
teleport back to the circle, and I'm just going to glare at Felwyn, and that's my turn.
Okay. Now it's 27's turn.
So actually, and I need to remember this in the future, 27 does not get their own initiative. They act right after me.
Okay.
Because they're not a familiar. So
Felwyn's turn.
yeah. Well, so we got, I feel like shit's weak now. So let me look at what I can do. He is just going to hate everything. Do I know that I can make science happen in the circle? I just can't cross the circle with it. Okay. How bad does Vothi look when I see her?
So she's a little beat up, but she's definitely still hanging in there.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then I'm going to step out of the circle. But I don't want to do it in like a way where he can get opportunity if I move back. So I step a little bit farther out, and I'm going to hit it with a ray of sickness.
Do it.
So I pull up my rod, and I dump this like kind of noxious smelling brew into the top, and I fire off my rod. So let me cast that real quick.
I just rolled an 8 for Velwyn's wand. Rod, does that mean that it's 8 inches long?
Yes.
So I need a
Ask it-
Constitution
ask it for the
saving throw.
And you gotta do
At
the
least.
gnome scaling.
That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
Because like 8 for a
said
gnome
so.
is like 16 for a
He
Goliath.
said a tripod.
Con save of 4, so I'm gonna go with that. Fails.
So that's 19? Oh yeah,
There
because
we
I'm using
go.
acid damage, I get the bonus because I'm cool.
It is resistant to acid.
So it takes half of 19. So it still takes 9 damage.
Hold on 1 second.
Is it acid or poison?
It is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's poison.
Oh, it is not resistant to that. Also,
So it takes 19.
Ooh. Hey, guess what?
It dead.
It did.
Nice.
And then I boot back into the circle.
That's awesome.
And then I guess that's it. That's my turn.
Sweet. It is now the one
27's
that
turn.
can't do anything.
Cora.
Oh yeah, also 27. It's 27's turn.
Sorry, it's 27's turn. I guess who cast the sleep on this guy?
I did
hypnotic.
it. Hypnotic pattern.
So if we're all just standing here and it's hypnotized, can I ask like, what? So did I hit it? What's the plan?
Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing left.
Cool. Okay. So then I'm going to, I'll just, I'll move 27 to it. And it will latch on and a shocking grasp. So basically it's going to shock its lightning into this creature. And since it's lightning, maybe it'll do something and maybe it won't.
Does he get like advantage because the dude's incapacitated?
Oh.
I guess so. The first
Okay, so
attack
two things. It's immune to lightning and poison.
Oh,
Oh, it's immune to
Oh,
poison?
Poison.
Apparently. So it still has the 7 hit points I had left. No, 12.
So 3 is still up?
Yeah, 3 is still up. I was looking at the wrong
Oh.
thing.
Well,
Okay,
if
wait.
3 was
That
still
changes
up,
our
I would have.
plan,
Yeah, I would have
changes
hit
it.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna go hit 3. Would I know it's immune to lightning since I know it
Yes.
from the history and stuff?
'Cause
Okay.
of
Well, then
the-
it's just
yeah.
going to force punch this little motherfucker.
Like it.
2-7. Yes.
For 6 damage.
2-7.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And then since would I know it's immune to poison too? Because then I wouldn't have done
Yes, you would know.
poison.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then if 27 is going to take that one out, I'm just going to fire something else real quick. So then I would have just used. I guess I can't do. So for people that have used familiars before, I guess so I can cast a spell through my familiar, and that takes up my thing. But does that still work for like you can only cast like an action cantrip, like bonus action cantrip thing with it,
Yeah,
or is
'cause
that
it's a
totally
separate
separate?
turn? It's a separate
So it
turn,
is
but it can only. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it can only
I
be a
have to
touch
do-
spell.
But so I can do a full action touch spell and a full action touch spell because it's a separate creature. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
As
could
long-
have done
if it
that
has its
in.
own, if it has its own thing in initiative, it has its own turn.
Gotcha. Well, then I'm just going to firebolt this thing right here.
But
And
I
that's
think
just
on
me.
its turn, it can only do actions that are in its character sheet.
Right. Yeah. When that's the force strike thing. So 20 for the firebolt on the sleepy guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is resistant
And
to
then
fire.
cool. It uses this reaction that was spell come from it. Got it. Okay. So damage. Wow,
Nice.
that could be worse. Yeah. Awesome.
So it's just barely hanging on.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d10.
Yeah. 2d10.
I got more damage on my bonus damage than I did on my roll. Cool. All right, so that is the too long of a turn of Felwyn and 27.
Look. You did not move, or you did move?
Oh, and then I go like this. Boop.
Yep. Okay. Now it is one's turn. It sits there looking at the pretty hypnotic pattern. 2's dead. 3 tries to zap 27. What is 27?
Oh,
DC?
I thought I killed 27. I thought I killed 3. He had
No, it still
I
has
did
3
6
left.
damage on it. Oh, it had
Yeah, but-
9 hit points left?
It had 12.
Oh, see, never mind. Yeah, I fucked up. I thought it was dead, and that's why I hit the other one. No worries. But I did hit the other one. Is the hypnotic pattern done?
No, I thought
wanna
you were
nerf
hitting
us.
number
You
3.
you retconned that.
The firebolt, I thought you threw that at 3.
Oh, but then 27 had done 6 damage to it already, too, with the force strike.
Mm-hmm. And that took it
So
down
on
to
this turn,
6.
it did 9 damage. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I did.
I'm just impressed that I remembered that because usually numbers go in one ear and out the other.
And you named the Will-O-Wisps numbers.
That's why, so I can
Thanks,
remember.
Yeah.
All right, so it's gonna try to zappy zap 27.
Come on, 27.
Melee spell attack of what's 27's AC?
The following numbers increase by 1 when your proficiency bonus increases by 1. Skill attack to hit damage, so it's a 13.
Yes.
Wait, it misses.
Nice.
27 is able to zzz, just away as it releases its little bolt of lightning.
Yes.
It is gonna take an opportunity attack from 27. If 27
finish
wants
him.
to.
Oh, does 27
The
get
force
up
punch.
extra? Fuck yeah, I'll fucking force punch the shit out
It
of this
used
thing.
its reaction
Oh, it's
to
used,
cast a
yeah.
spell.
That's right.
Oh, I
So
didn't
it's
cast a
gonna run-
spell. I didn't cast a spell with him. I force struck him. That's
You
his own
force
ability.
struck him.
Oh, you did. You're right. Yeah,
Okay.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
I get to force strike him?
Yep.
He's gonna
Oh, yeah.
spider slap him.
Well,
AC
never mind.
Oh,
19. Nope.
shit.
So it manages to get away.
Cool.
And it just flies and bonks into its friend. So Waking it up
So
is an action, huh?
It has to
Yeah.
use its action to wake it up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it just like flies next to its friend. Sure. It's not that smart.
Okay.
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 And then Cora.
Okay, so I have advantage because it's incapacitated.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually gonna move my character because my computer is struggling with Foundry right now. But I'm gonna step out of the circle.
Yep.
I am going to second level Chaos Bolt.
Do it.
And
And you are focusing on 1 or 3? Untouched
the
or
one
nearly
that's
dead?
the one that's incapacitated because that's
Okay.
the one that I have advantage on. Yeah.
Untouched. Got it.
And we're gonna go with
I'm assuming you moved out of the circle.
Yes. He's just not doing it because
I'm just not
Computer
doing
issues.
it because my
Internet
Foundry
troubles.
sucks.
Gotcha.
We know that they're immune to acid, right?
you know they are immune to lightning and poison. They are resistant to acid, cold, fire, necrotic, and thunder.
Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's gonna have resistance regardless. So
Cool.
I don't know what that means because it hasn't loaded it on my end yet.
I will use my reaction. I have seen in the stars that this will succeed, and
Nice.
I will use one of my wheels
Oh,
and add 2 to that roll.
So it hits.
nice.
So total damage is 9.
Yeah. So yeah.
So
9 acid. 4.
acid.
It rounds down.
It's gonna be nice to know. Good fun.
I mean, if you want to round up, you're welcome to. I'm just saying, like rules is written, it's round down.
Anything else? Also roll d20, please.
Yeah.
Wild magic surge inside the bubble.
He's outside the bubble.
Good.
Outside the bubble.
You know, right
I
next
would
to
be
me.
outside the bubble while
Okay, we're good.
this is happening.
Yep. And then you go back inside the bubble.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
All good. Is
Janelle, I have a question about the height of these lights because in my line of towards 3 and 1, I see
Mhm.
Joel and I see a giant fungus as well.
Yep.
And I'm wondering, does Iz have a sight line on either of these guys for like a shot with a bow?
you might need to take 5 steps to the side. It
Yeah, that's
currently
what,
has.
I was afraid of. Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. I feel like Joel's gonna stand his ground a little bit here. So I'm gonna shoot. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna step out of the bubble, like 5 feet towards 27.
You have direct line of sight on 3 now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Though. I'm not gonna waste one of those arrows yet. I'm gonna go ahead. Because I'm just gonna shoot a. Oh man. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shoot one of the magic arrows, even though I don't have advantage on it. Here we go.
You would have advantage on 1, but you don't have line of sight. Ooh.
Not necessary,
Matter.
even.
Well
Okay, there we go.
done.
So, well, I'm
You
saying
would-
because I was trying to get like a sneak attack on him, but Okay.
No.
this will be okay.
Well, no, the incapacitation is over on 1 because it took damage.
Right, but he still has fairy fire.
Oh,
you're
You're right. Okay, that's why it rolled it,
Sick.
I guess. Because that total damage is high, so 16. So if I had advantage from fairy fire, 16 damage.
1 is the only one with.
Yeah, 1's the currently the only one with fairy fire. But if you
Oh,
shot at
gotcha.
3, it's dead now.
Okay, there we go.
Rip.
There we go. And I will take 1
Nice.
arrow off of my inventory, and then I'm going to step back in.
That was a pretty good
Is it, like you
shot.
say? Yeah,
That
Took
was a
one
good
it was
shot.
worth it.
All right, Joel. What
Joel.
you gonna do?
Going to lumber over here.
Yep.
Get a line of sight on one.
Do it.
And I'm gonna whip my hand and cast Thorn Whip at it. I should have advantage
Yeah.
because of Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
For a 22.
Hits. Roll damages.
2d6. For 3 whole damage.
Holy heck. What kind of...
It's
Never
a
mind.
spell, so it's magical piercing.
Sweet. -3.
And it is pulled 10 feet towards me. So probably just right next to me.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? He's extra glowy, just floating in front of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do any bonus actions, so that's it.
Okay. Vuthi, your turn.
Hey, so I'm going to step out of the circle and then teleport over here next to Joel.
Nice.
And I guess I'm gonna take 2 swings at 1
Do it.
There we
do
go.
it, do it.
With advantage.
with advantage. Yes.
There we go.
It worked?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Buffy.
Aw, we were so
So
close to that.
9 for the first one.
+2.
Yeah, plus
Oh,
2.
yeah, +2.
All right.
And then
The first one took a good chunk out. Oh, yeah.
Good
That one
job.
hits too.
okay, and
There we go. Barbarian, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
13
You're just like-
damage.
Appear next to it and raging with all the pretty colors because wild magic. Ah! Rush, rush. Dead.
That's good sound effects, Janelle.
Thank you.
Come on.
All right. The forest comes to a quiet.
Hmm.
We do not currently have anything.
How's Bothi looking?
Um,
Is she bloodied?
she's not bloodied now.
Oh.
And I've got plenty of health potions and stuff, so I'll be fine.
Boy. It only took 5 5th level characters an hour and a half to plan and defeat 3 things that probably had less than 60 hit points total. I think
Yeah,
Volvi can do more than 60 in a
66.
turn. Yeah.
Vothi is carrying us in terms of damage this campaign. Barbarian awesomeness.
Right. With the quietness coming over, let's go ahead and take a break right now. Let's get some
Sounds good.
water. Everybody stand up and stretch, and we'll see you guys here in a couple minutes.
BRB.
back, everybody. Hope you all stretched
Hello.
and didn't just pretend you did. All right. So we have spent an hour and a half killing some will-o'-the-wisps because D&D.
Yep.
2 weeks off.
2 weeks off, and we know how to fight things again. It's great. It is early morning. It's not necessarily super bright out because the spores definitely still obscure most of the light, but most of you got a nice rest completely. Not everybody. Anybody who cares to notice sees a couple bags beginning to form under Crow's eyes. Looks a little bit less outgoing and peppy than can generally be expected. What would you like to do?
Is snaps his fingers. Anya comes back and is going to take a sweep around and see if any of the sprites are around.
Okay. Roll perception.
Okay.
Aren't they all in the circle with us?
Mm-hmm.
Are they still in the
Are
circle
they
with
still
us?
there?
They are still in the circle. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. And so she finds him, I guess, in the circle.
Yep, she finds him in the circle and she goes, and then
Right there.
circles in, and then she's like, oh,
Cool.
right there, Dad.
Okay. Cool. Can I guess what do they like? Do they seem happy, thankful?
They are very thankful.
Okay.
One of them comes over and kind of like gives you a little peck on the cheek, Bothy, for ending them. You don't have to do a charisma save or anything. It's just a big thank you.
You're welcome.
That was cool with the teleporting. That was new. I haven't seen one of you big people do that before. It was nice. 1 second. And they flip back inside. Go in. And then 2 of them come out carrying a little toadstool. And it's kind of, it's a decent sized toadstool. And they lay it in front of one of you. They're like, thank you for helping us kill them. They've killed us lots. This is for you. I don't know why I said that
Thank you.
with a kid voice.
What is this?
Magic mushroom.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm at the fish concert.
Oh, what kind of effects does it have?
Don't really know.
Those
It's a
are
mystery
always fun.
until you use it.
And do you eat it or
You can.
smush it on your face?
Also can do that.
Oh, okay.
You get the magical effects if you just smush it on your face, though.
Dunno, haven't tried. Mostly just eating it.
We should
Fair
probably
enough.
take that approach.
Doesn't anyone
So
particularly-
Iz has a pretty awesome like nature. Is this like a nature thing that maybe he could get a little knowledge about this mushroom beyond? Or is it like purely magic?
It's purely like you're gonna be rolling on a table.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
Love it.
I in my head, I thought you meant like you're gonna be so knocked on your ass,
Yeah.
rolling around on a table.
You're gonna be rolling on the table.
That might be an option. We don't know.
That is now
Did
one of the
not
options.
Go to a mechanical roll on
Dancing,
the table. That's
yeah.
not where my head
Roll
was.
Table
on
dance.
table.
Literal ROFL.
I'm gonna add that to the table. We roll around like a little caterpillar.
I think we were trying to catch up to the mushroom sales lady. right?
Ashanala.
No, I think it's like Haifa.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
she came through yesterday.
Oh, do you know what direction she went?
Sure, we can take you as far as the water.
Water?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, there's a river. We just don't like going past it.
Bye.
Hmm. Water's weird.
Do we think it's going to be the same water that we slept near?
Similar, probably.
Yeah.
You've seen a few
Yeah.
streams and they all seem to have the same effervescence.
All right. No time like the present.
So they usher you in the direction that you believe Haifa went. They give you a general direction and heading as best they can towards Sporeville. Who would like to take over the survival check for this attempt to make your way in that direction?
Well, I tried last time. Usually I'm good at this, but I can't really see the stars. I could try again, or someone else could take the lead.
It's just not my forte.
Well, I'll do my best.
I guess I'll try to help you if nobody else is going to.
Wait a minute. What are we doing? Survival?
Survival.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's poor for me. Yeah.
I
You
can take the
get-
lead on that one.
You're exhausted,
So you get
Jesse.
Yeah, so can I help?
Probably not.
I'll
That's
help.
fair.
You're
I mean,
just
mine was
too
only gonna
tired.
be
You
a
can't
plus. Mine was
focus.
only
And
gonna be a +1 anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I get a +4. I'll help out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
holding
Big
out
time.
on it. All right,
All right.
go ahead and roll survival.
Survival. Whoa! Nat 20.
Yeah, buddy.
Boy.
Is
Okay.
that barbarian help?
All
That's
right.
+4 from you, so 31.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kill that one, and you actually, yeah. Cool. We're going to skip that because you went right on past it. That night, the whole day passes entirely uneventfully. You make really good time in the direction. You manage to find a few way markers, actually, that have been stuck in like the stalks of a few of the larger ones. And you're like, that seems to have been placed intentionally. You find a few of them. That night, you bed down. And the night also passes. Let's see. Somebody roll a d8 for the evening.
Who did it last time?
I did.
Both of you want to do it this time?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
During the second hour of your rest, whoever is awake, who's awake? Did you guys set up a camp, or you are in the middle
I mean,
of
if
nowhere?
if we did the same way,
It'd be me
Diz
and
would be
Cora,
awake
right?
with Anya.
Okay. Is and Anya, as you're laying there staring up at the stars and, well, spores, you begin to see a fluttering and certain spores begin to blink into existence, into lines, and they almost create images or waves in the mist above. You and Anya both gain an inspiration.
Very cool.
Okay.
The next morning, you guys all awaken. Or did everybody sleep?
Yeah, I don't think I could It's restless sleep, but sleep. Like it's a lot of tossing and turning. Maybe wake up kind of screaming a little bit and then going back to sleep.
Okay. The next day, you guys wake up, have some food, a little bit of food, and start on your way again for your 4th day of travel. Who wants to be in charge of paving the way? Roll me survival.
I mean, can it always be Joel since he's our druid?
Yeah.
nature
It's
druid?
fine.
I mean, it
We're in
should
the
probably
party.
always be Joel with the
Yeah.
helping.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember for your elixirs.
Oh yeah, I have elixirs to do.
And Woer Wheel. Yeah.
I
Oh,
And
you
no one
did
even
that. You
used
did that.
them.
Never
No one
mind.
even
Nobody
used
used
them. All right, let me roll my elixirs real quick. Where are you?
Plus
Alright.
4 is 21 on survival. Let me see how. Do I want to swap out any spells for today?
Oh. I'll hold on to both of these. Light.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
10 minutes.
And
Not
a
super
healing
speedy.
potion. Are our healing potions just max healing?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll when I do this, or do you want me to do max healing plus my intelligence modifier?
Since it's
So, like, 8+.
experimental. Yeah. Roll it
Makes
for
sense.
experimental.
Gotcha. Cool.
Okie doke.
So what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my spells.
Your day passes. In the late afternoon, you encounter. Oops.
Are we still with the sprites, by the way? We haven't gotten to the
No,
water, right?
you left them a long time ago.
Oh,
They left you at the edge of the water, and then you continued on and found some markers, and it's been a
Okay.
day.
okay.
In the distance, with a pretty good perception, you guys see what almost looks like a town.
That lines up with what we want, right?
Perhaps.
Aren't we looking for a town?
Yeah,
Now we're looking for
Shroomsville.
Shroomsville.
Yeah.
So that could be it up there. It's kind of surprising that we haven't seen a whole lot of activity around here, as none of the other groups that survived.
Don't sell yourself short, Joel. You've been doing quite a great job guiding us.
Oh, well,
You found
thanks.
those way markers.
Doing the best I can without the stars. It's kind of weird. But kind of getting the hang of the forest. It's a different atmosphere, but meh. So what's our plan with the town? Are we just going straight in?
Aren't we looking for Haifa? Do we think she'll be in the town?
Not
I mean,
sure what
she's
else
from
she is.
Shroomsville,
Just-
so I would think so.
All right.
You begin approaching the town. And as you get closer, it's eerily quiet. There doesn't appear to be anything moving, really. Too quiet.
Hmm.
There's nothing. No. Just at the edge of your hearing, you hear past one or two of the buildings some rustling. And coming out from a corner, you see a couple more of those things you saw a few nights ago, but significantly fewer. Only about 2. The ghouls.
I mean, the sprite. Oh,
These. If they're here,
Can we?
nothing else living should be.
Can we hide behind a patch of these mushrooms and kind of see where the ghouls are headed?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so and I'm assuming that stuff that we see kind of to our east is the ghoul with the red.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's one.
Yeah,
You can see one moving a little bit past.
Is going to
the
kind of whisper to
buildings.
everybody as he sits behind him and kind of ask him to kind of bounce over here behind the mushroom, and maybe we can hide from these ghouls and see what they do, and just kind of listen to where they head out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can help. I'll quickly cast a Pass Without a Trace.
Nice.
that's what Trace is busted, and I love it.
So good. So nice. All right. So you guys think you're pretty well hidden, especially with a base 10 plus. As you are in that area, Anya, and is
Mhm.
let's see, your passive perception. Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
Sort of growing out, embedded up on top of that large toadstool that you're hiding nearby is
Purple
something odd looking.
Oh,
can't get a
coral.
great-
Okay.
You can't get a great view of it because it is
You
above you.
bitch.
So he's gonna kind of release Anya, and she's got that trait where she can do a flyby
Mhm.
without like incurring like an opportunity attack.
Yep.
And so she'll kind of fly by and take a peek, and then kind of come back to us and report. Oh, that's interesting. So it's saying that it's colliding with a wall. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that just because
Okay.
the way view works.
Okay. Yeah, and then she comes back.
All right. What she sees is a little helmet that is especially mushroom themed because
Okay.
uh
Was there anything wearing the helmet, or is it just a
there's
helmet?
not currently anything. It looks like it may have ended up there after a fight or someone lost it. You're not quite sure, but it's definitely not meant to be there.
Like how many feet up is it?
Let's say the mushroom itself is about 20 feet up, but it comes out because it's a big old cap.
So I think I've got this invisible mage hand that
Mhm.
should go out like 30 feet, so that should be enough.
Nice.
He's gonna kind of, since Felwyn's the brains of the operation, Felwyn, my friend, what do you think if I grab that helmet she saw and bring it down here?
I mean, yes. Why would you need to ask me that? Just grab the helmet. I don't understand.
So you can do a scientific experiment perhaps on it. And so he's gonna go ahead and grab it with the hand, and he's gonna try to, if he's able to pull it, he's gonna drop it right there between Joel and Felon's feet.
Easy
Oh.
enough.
Okay, good.
Can I get a group stealth roll while you are focusing on this? How quiet is everyone else being? And hoping
And
he.
does it help us that we have the pass without a trace?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
Which is good, because I'm bad at stealth.
Okay.
Same.
Oh,
And-
I only got a 22, baby.
Oh, his dice knocked into mine. Does that mean it makes it better, right?
Oh, nice. Can I give one of my inspirations to
Sure.
So I'll
I
give
guess I
my
could use
my
I could use
inspiration
mine.
to Vothi because she was kicking so much ass.
I
Aw.
get another
No.
nat one. I did. Oh no, I did. I have a 26. Never mind.
I'll use my
Yeah,
inspiration.
yours is pretty good, friend.
You have a 6.
Gonna,
Okay.
gonna
16.
re-roll that.
There we
then.
go. There we go.
Yeah, I used my inspiration, so I got a 26 now.
Okay, so you both, you all as a group pass. You're able, like, enough of you are keeping an eye out and like touching whoever is practicing and like trying to manipulate things while things are getting close. You manage to get this strange helmet down from above and drop it onto the smushy ground in between yourself and Felwyn.
Yeah. Joel, what do you make of this mushroom helmet? Sounds dirty. Hey.
Not entirely sure. It looks like armor to me. Can I pick it up and look on the underside of it?
Moldy.
Hasn't been cleaned in a while.
It's got a couple pieces of the mushroom still stuck inside it, like attached to the edge.
We might want, or can I see if there's any sort of magical aura coming off of it?
Okay, roll Arcana.
+0.
Oh, can I help you?
4 plus whatever your Arcana is.
+6.
Alright,
So
so 10. It doesn't seem to be, like, you can't tell how long it's been here, but it doesn't seem to be harmed by the elements necessarily.
Can I do a nature check just to see if it's like an all natural thing, I guess?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Seems terrifying.
Oh, dang.
There we go.
This is naturally very stylish.
Naturally stylish, okay.
Naturally stylish.
And who's our most stylish member? It's got to be Cora, right?
I mean,
Well, it's
yeah, he's
clearly
still
me. I don't understand the question.
Sure.
So you guys are gonna have to Rochambeau for it. Rock, paper, scissors, baby.
Can I investigate it while he's like messing
Yeah.
around?
Sure.
Can we rock, paper, rods it?
Oh.
Ooh, I rolled poorly on that.
Fire.
What are you trying to investigate?
I don't know, just generally curiosity looking over it.
It's not any make or, like, you don't recognize anything to do with its construction, really. Like, it looks like a helmet, but the joinery is odd. The shape of it is odd. You're not familiar with it at all.
Well, it's just weird. I don't want it.
While they're looking at it, I'm gonna send Anya up just to do kind of like a loop around us.
Okay.
To kind of
Are
make
you
sure
watching
that
through
we're
her eyes, or are you just having her
so
report back?
I'm pretty sure that I can telepathically just hear what she says.
Okay.
And then I'm basically, if she says that we're okay, I'm not going to say anything. But if we think that we're drawing the crowd, then
I don't know if you can see it, but during her loop, can you zoom out and see where I am pointing?
oh, way down. Yeah, okay. I had to zoom.
She
way
sees
out.
another figure there, but it is not similar at all to the ones that she is worried about.
Interesting.
Where is this figure?
It's way over to the east. So
It appears to be hiding from the other two figures.
Oh, does it look like Haifa, like a woman?
It looks like a humanoid.
Humanoid. You guys, do we have a way to make some noise in a different direction to have the ghouls kind of go the wrong way, and we can go meet whoever this is hiding from the ghouls also?
I have the best spell
Yeah,
in the game.
let's do it.
Which is prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it only has a range of 10 feet, so
Just a moment, just 1 second. Give me. Just
oh wait,
give me
I
a
think I
second.
have
Another pebble.
I think I have distant though. No, I don't. Never mind. I
is
don't
it-
have distance spell.
Could you put
So
noise
I
like
do-
on an arrow?
Yeah, I can. Give me your arrow.
Yeah, we'll just use a non-magical
name.
arrow.
Yep.
I also
kind
get
of-
to do a static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text. Does that mean I basically create like a neon, like a holographic sign that just like flashes stuff?
Eat at Ryan's mushroom.
Yeah.
You are one of those planes that flies through the air with a little banner behind it.
So
Only
yeah,
we
I
did
don't.
this earlier.
I'd
So,
love to know the
do I-
scientific reasoning for that just materializing out of thin air. I'd love to know that.
What, a hologram? Clearly science. Um.
But just materializing out of nothing.
Oh, it doesn't materialize out of nothing. I take the arrow and I pull out my tools with wires and
Yeah.
tinkers, and I create electricity that beams light, and I have a lens, and it's a whole thing. It even says when you're building the class, although it says magic all over the place, everything you do, flavor it to be fucking science. So what do we
Yeah.
want? Do we want light? Do we want sound? Do we want odor?
So I think the last time we heard them roar, and they kind of followed a roar. So maybe is it possible to make it so that it doesn't make the noise until the arrow lands, 200 yards, 300 yards away?
I mean, science says yes.
Yeah,
The DM
okay.
says
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So
And
so
it
I
will
think
loop.
that's what we'll do. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this little
I'm
thing called a
listening.
disc beeper that you put on like disc golf discs, and
Oh,
you turn it on, and it's got a 30-second delay, and then beeps every 5 seconds so you can find your disc.
Nice.
That's what I make, and I attach
No.
it to this. But instead of a beep, it's what should it just be like? Hey ghouls, follow me. You smell.
I'm tasty. Come
check
with me.
check
Yeah.
out my rod.
Yeah.
And we invent frisbee
Um,
golf.
Yeah. So all of that is recorded. We're all like, everybody say something, and everyone just like cluster fucks onto this 6-second recording. And then I finish tinkering with the arrow, and I put my tools away, and you see it's behind the arrowhead. There's these wires and all this thing, and it is now this piece of science attached to the scientific to whatever arrow. And fire away is.
And I'm assuming, Janelle, that the north seems like a good way to send the ghouls.
Seems like a brilliant direction.
Yeah. And so just is going to shoot kind of with disadvantage at the longest range he's got, because he's not worried about
Yep.
actually hitting anything per se.
All right, go ahead and roll at disadvantage.
Yeah. And so here we go.
Just
Boom.
don't get in that one.
Yeah.
Does he? No.
Nah.
Four, yeah, four.
11
That's
is
fine.
still solid. It doesn't go, like, it gets stuck about 50 feet. It didn't necessarily go as far as you wanted,
Okay.
but it's a good 50 feet in the other direction. And then the sound goes off. Roll performance, Felwyn.
Performance.
Performance.
Yeah.
I mean, it's-
How well did you usher
fuck,
everyone
idiot.
into performing for this? Disc.
I get it.
Probably not well. Everyone just started talking about rods and shit.
Hey, that is how I perform very well. How
Talking
dare you.
about rods. And
Can he get Claro's help? Can you lend him a hand?
Actually, yeah, can I help?
Sure. You were
If you're,
like,
like, plus
okay,
9 or
and
something?
'Cause
three,
you have, like, a
two,
set.
one.
It's +8.
Well, I
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
a 19.
Roxanne
I don't need your
Parks. Roxanne
goddamn
Parks.
help.
Well, guess what? It's extra amazing because of my help.
It pulls the two ghouls' attention pretty quickly, and they both go off to the north to investigate the sound together.
Wonderful.
All right.
They just
And
hear like,
then-
get fucked, idiots! Like coming from
In
the
the-
sound.
Yeah.
And then Anya's gonna kind of take another swoop and kind of, I think, kind of try to see if that humanoid seems like hostile or seems like it's coming out of hiding once the ghouls kind of head away. So
Why
she'll,
don't you
like,
actually-
she'll kind of be up in a tree. Oh, go ahead.
Why don't you actually have Anya take a swoop? Did you see before? Can you see? Or is there a wall in the way? Like,
Oh, true.
Yeah, you can just have her go swoop.
because it keeps telling me she's colliding with the wall. You know.
Yeah, so you need to not
Let me see.
be going through things in order to make her
Yeah.
go there.
Okay, let me do that.
So,
It's
as
something
something,
on that,
Anya,
something on that mushroom is like killing me.
as
Okay,
Anya
I got
you
swoops
right there.
through,
There we go.
unseen by anyone else, the little mouse is just trailing along.
Little mouse just goes.
And it's not. It's not opening up the black and white, the black zone for me.
Oh, it's opening up for me.
We'll drag you over so you can get a view.
Okay.
This little mouse. So can you see Anya?
It won't. I can't see her. She doesn't let anything up, so I moved Iz over there.
Okay.
So I see where Anya is now. Yeah.
Oh. Very festive hat.
They're cowering in a nest of a little pocket. It seems like they may have like woven a few together to make the caps point out so that they're mostly obscured. You see an elf with
Oh.
a large mushroom cap that has a small garden of fungus all growing out of the cap. And the cap seems to have some sort of little veil coming out from the edges.
Okay.
And they're like very quiet.
I'm not sure if familiars can actually speak. They can't, right?
No, not unless you have
Yeah.
invocations.
No.
For
And so I guess Iz is going to kind of tell everybody what Anya sees, and is going to ask like if it's okay. Like he's going to head up. He's going to kind of stealth up there.
Mhm.
And then I guess try to speak Elvish, but from like a distance. So I guess like because from here, I can kind of just quite not see her, right?
Correct. You.
And Anya's
It's
kind of
very difficult to see her.
Yeah, and I'll put Anya kind of up on top of one of these mushrooms over here. I'm assuming she knows Anya's there already.
Yes. She
and
has
then-
gone especially still.
Are the ghouls like we're pretty confident the ghouls are well gone?
They're about 50 feet away
Oh, okay.
to the north.
So
You didn't shoot well enough for it to be 200 feet.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I guess 5, 10, 15, 20. So is going to kind of come right here where he can be seen a little bit. And
Out in the open.
in Elvish, so I guess like yeah, kind of we'll see like half of the sombrero or whatever. And in Elvish, say, are you Haifa?
At the mention of the name, the head pokes up. Look around. She moves one to the side and makes eye contact and says, "Yes, I am Haifa. And you are?"
Oh, hello, Haifa. My name's Isbjörg. I think we're here to help you. Do you mind if I'd like to get out of here so the ghouls don't hear us. Do you mind coming with me?
Yes, this way.
Okay.
And she begins digging out from her little cocoon.
Okay.
And waits at the edge of the clearing to the southeast.
And then Anya is gonna fly back to those guys and kind of like swoop around them and kind of give them like a like come on guys, like let's get going. Can you guys
The little
catch up?
fluffy owl just like hop steps next to you going, "Follow me."
Yeah,
And we do.
Yeah, and we do. I can't move my character. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll go.
Meow. Meow.
By the way, Janelle, are we gonna actively need the VTT soon? Do you think?
No.
Okay, then I'm not
we're in
gonna worry. I
chatty
was
mode.
gonna try like closing it out and reopening it and see if that helps, but I'm just not gonna worry about it.
Okay.
I lost 27. You see him?
Oh, is he not attached? He might be attached to you, though, because I see a number underneath your name.
He's right
Oh
here.
no, there he is. I found him.
Okay.
Oh, it's Volpe. Or are you recovering Volpe? It's all
So-
7'5".
Waiting for you on the edge of the clearing is a sleepy looking elf. She seems nice, a little bit tired. She has bits of lichen poking out from beneath bandages wrapped around her wrists and forearms, and a large satchel hanging off of her side at the moment. Yes. I am returning to my house at the moment. Would you care to join me? I got a little sidetracked. There's to surprise me.
I mean, is already like is super exciting, is sparkling, kind of like has that fey look in his eyes, and is already like ready to go. Like, he's not even saying anything, just like is amped to get moving.
Will's just smiling and nodding.
With Haifa's assistance, you manage to make very good time. She sort of leads the way, pointing out more of those little way markers that you may have seen earlier.
While we're walking, can we show her that mushroom helmet and see if
Oh, yes.
she knows what it is?
She is not entirely familiar with it, but she is familiar with the fact that it is born of the area. It was crafted by denizens of Shroomville using
What?
particularly magical shrooms
Mm.
in its crafting.
Scientific.
Okay.
So if I were to
scientifical.
like, if somebody were to like just spend some time with
An
it,
hour with it.
be able to figure out what's going on with it.
Perhaps.
Goro, you could look as cool as her.
Oh, wait, does it look like that?
It literally looks like that because I decided so. Yes.
If it looks like that, yes, I would like to wear it. I was imagining not looking great, and Koro is very concerned with their appearance.
Yes.
So,
Well, based on the picture, I imagined a bicycle helmet for like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
same. That's why I was like, no, my hair is so great. Are you kidding
Or like
me?
an old football helmet with no mask.
It's more like a mushroom.
Chin
But
strap
if
and
it has
everything.
this, if it has this like veil and everything, I'm
Pushes
like,
your
yes,
face just a little so you got the pushy cheeks.
It would go very.
Wait, so she's
well
wearing
with my
one,
clothes.
but she said that she doesn't know like what it's for.
No, she's wearing like a mushroom cap.
Gotcha.
It's different, not a
Where's
helmet.
beat him when we need him, man?
Right?
Is
That
this
red mushroom
bulkier?
cap is literally what he wears.
Yeah.
Seems to be a thing. That evening, she says that you should you should rest for the evening, but that Shroomville is a very short 3 or 4 hour after from the place that she suggests resting.
Oh, that place before wasn't Shroomsville?
No, it was a small outpost.
Oh.
It, yes. It did not do well. Seems some
It doesn't
things.
look very good.
Yes.
Are there a lot of those ghouly things around?
Yes, and they seem to be increasing these days. Where you find one, you will find more as they tend to spread their sickness. It has been more and more difficult to navigate the fields.
Oh, by the way, Ashanala says hi.
She gets like a cute little half smile. And she's like, what a sweet, dear, sweet child.
Mm-hmm.
Naive. But sweet.
Very fondly of you.
Yes, her family has, we have taught each other things. We are familiar with the world, and I am attempting to learn all I can of. And she just kind of gestures at all this. I have been here. And she kind of pauses and many years attempting to learn.
Do we know how long that the mushroom stuff has been affecting the area?
Hundreds of years.
Oh, okay. It's not a recent development.
No, but from the letter, you learned that recently, like within the last year or 6 months or so, the denizens of Sporeville, which used to be just like a cute little town that just had a theme, have suddenly just left their fields to rot and are no longer attending to normal things, instead focusing on mining below and eating sustenance from what they mine.
Below Shroomsville.
Yes, below Shroomsville.
Okay, cool.
And do we get while we're walking with her, do we get the vibe that she has those little mushrooms coming out of her mouth and her nose?
Nope, they're just
Good.
growing on her
Okay.
head.
Okay,
And
good.
then they're poking out some wraps that she has on her arms.
Okay.
Joel,
Yeah.
can I hitch a ride and while you're walking, spend some time with this hat and just see if it can help any of us?
It's like a Rose Parade
Sure.
float.
Sure, I can give you a little piggyback ride.
Turtleback ride?
Turtleback ride? Yeah.
So for the next hour, I'll spend riding along on Joel's back and figuring out what the fuck this hat does.
I think we were just gonna sleep here tonight.
Oh, are we done traveling?
Is Ryan able?
Yeah. You're
Is
just
the banners? Is the banner
relaxing.
still a thing? Is that like a freebie? The
Or
banners?
what?
Like
What
I'm
banner?
just wondering the
Your
Like
neon flashing sign.
the crazy.
Oh,
stuff.
it was. I mean, I guess I got to put many things on it, but it was just
Okay.
audio, unless you want
Oh,
a
nice.
neon blinking banner.
Nice.
But yeah, it goes until I shut it off,
That's
as far as I
awesome.
can read.
So
Yeah.
we're not too worried about the
Till the
ghoul-
batteries
the
die.
thing
You know.
following us. Nice. Okay, cool.
science batteries. So
Obviously.
over that hour, you managed to poke and prod it until you realize exactly what it does. Did the thingy pop up
Good.
for the mushroom helm?
Yeah.
What?
Ooh.
This is dangerous. There is not the word friendly anywhere on there.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Tags
It's a
any
cute little-
creatures.
You get it. You get a pet.
This is wicked. It's like a mushroom napalm.
So do I like if I were to wear this, or if somebody else were to wear this, would we then control the violet fungus's turn, or would you?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think
Based
Most
on the
of the
wording,
time.
it seems like DM would.
I would say that you would.
Can we see the stat block for it? You can send it to us another time.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later. For
But I'll explain to everyone what it does. Explain the potential hazards, because
Oh my gosh.
it will only not attack the wearer of the hat. It will literally attack anyone else.
What's the range?
Who knows? It just says the fungus lasts
The
for 1
range.
hour until it is destroyed.
It's gonna be awesome.
Toss it into the middle of the enemy group.
The chaos.
I know this is not it, but all I can imagine is that like Mario like bitey mushroom thing. You know what I'm talking about? How it,
No,
like,
it's that now.
Yeah.
The plant.
100%.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Oh,
all.
nice.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
But
I
violet
don't-
fungus only has melee attacks.
I'm glad we didn't get into a fight with Haifa. Mm.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe it would be good for Vothi, who's the only like real melee person we have, and then she could like have something sprout out. And if she's the only one close to the enemy group, I'm assuming it would attack the closest thing to it. And I don't know, I feel like that's probably the best route with it. Because if we're all ranged and we're all a bit back, and Vothi's the closest one and then summons it there, then that would be the best way to get it to attack enemies and not us.
Well, I mean, I also assume that once we're done, we could just kill it off her head and it's not indestructible. Just give it a
Right, but I'm just thinking like
the little
during
gnome's gonna
combat.
jump at my head.
just a little weed whacker. You know what I mean?
But it doesn't. So it attacks from the head of the.
No, it can move.
It,
It has
it
a,
leaves. It has,
it has a
okay.
speed
There
of
we go.
5 whole feet.
Okay.
Oh man, I just
no.
assumed it would just stick to the helmet and would just be like,
So what's yeah? I mean, I guess
can.
what's kind of cool about it both is it would give you like advantage. I guess. Yeah, we can figure out how to use it because even like is going to be in combat in and out with you, so he could like plunk it off, and that would give you like flanking and stuff, probably, right? Like,
Ooh.
I don't think.
Maybe.
I mean,
Okay, I'm
it would be
intrigued.
terrible.
Oh,
Gotta be some
it-
weird uses of a 5 foot
And
movement
also-
mushroom.
each turn it makes 1d4 attacks. So at the beginning of each of its turns, you have to roll a d4 to see how many times it attacks.
Angry
Because
mushroom.
chaos.
It's a
I mean,
chaos
honestly,
mushroom.
if Iz wore it, that would be free sneak attack for any melee person.
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be actually really a clever way
Yeah,
to
I'm
use
feeling
it.
it.
Handy. That's like
Yeah.
once a day you got advantage in your pocket.
Yeah.
Plus
Hot hat
potentially 4 attacks afterwards.
Yeah.
until it
Yeah.
turns into smush.
The swashbuckler
Cool.
fungus.
I'll basically just hold it out, and whoever wants to take it can take it.
Yeah. You know, Iz will snatch it up, I think, because especially because Haifa's an elf. You know, he's feeling it.
Cool.
Do you want to, clean up the inside of it a bit? It's kind of moldy.
Do you have the world's best spell?
I don't.
I mean,
Druids don't get it.
I do.
Yeah. So he kind of holds it. He holds
I
it
will.
out.
I will do that.
I snatch it out of the way before I can press to digitate it, and I pull out like my own bleach and like disinfectant and just like spray it inside the helmet.
He's got a tube of Clorox wipes, and he pops
Yeah.
it open.
Listen here, old man. You
He
keep
triggers
doing
it.
that, and you will
Yeah.
regret it.
The violet fungus.
All right, boy. We'll see.
I'm in no mood for your bullshit right now.
The the
So
evening passes, and you manage to get a full night's rest. Your long rest is complete. Please roll your elixirs and thingamajiggers.
Are we
Damn
doing
it, I had-
more tonight, or should we just do the long rest next time?
Nope, that'll be it.
and Janelle,
That way
will
we
I
don't have to
find
remember
that thing
Heal and
in inventory?
What was that?
Will I be able to find it like on D&D Beyond's?
Nope.
No way.
I'm gonna
okay.
be sending you the thingy.
Yeah, groovy. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll roll my elixirs next time so I remember them
Okay.
because I will not.
In that case, the morning comes. Haifa is all ready to usher you into the place you've been searching for. And we're going to call it there because I got a lot of lore I got to remember for next game. I need to read a lot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Found high five to survive the fungal wilds.
We just blazed right through we had a tough one day, and then
Yeah.
blazed
Yeah.
right through.
Yeah, no, you
Cruising
guys-
through the rest of it.
Here's that
You guys
nat
rolled
20
some pretty
survival,
decent
baby.
stuff. Like there's
Yeah.
some weird things on that encounter table. I messed it all up and then I rolled. But you rolled. Yay! Any questions?
Good to be back.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And we're back next week as well.
I may or may not be
Oh yeah.
present for that one.
First week of
but
December. Might be voice only. We'll see.
yeah, or might not have linked Foundry.
Cool. All right. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Watching
so-
Chaos.
Please be here Wednesday for the Adventure Archive's first charity stream. As I said, we're doing Casket Land, and if I didn't describe it before, it is a bleak, occult, gothic, Dust Bowl, Western apocalypse. It is powered by the Apocalypse game, so it's 2d6, so it will be a lot of fun, a lot of interesting, bleak, weird Western shit. There's going to be some great accents, some great mustaches, because that was the whole point. So this is a beard I can grow in a little bit less than a month, basically. Not bad. I'll take it. And it is going to be myself. It is going to be Jess. It is going to be Jason. It's going to be Eric, and it's going to be Ducky on Wednesday, 7 p.m. for that. And as I said, we are going to be doing giveaways at the end of the stream, and donations will unlock more giveaways. And we're going to be matching the donations up to $250, so potentially $500 plus for Movember to support prostate cancer awareness. So be here for that, and then double dose on Saturday of the weekly scroll and the return of Victory Basic, which I'm very, very, very excited for. That's always a good time. It'll be myself, Ginger, Hunter, and we'll see.
Almost.
So, yeah.
So close.
So, thank you so much. Stick around. Do we do credits on this? Is this the thing we do?
Does the
Okay,
credits
let me pull up the credits real quick. We'll head out.
Stick
We'll
around for the raid, guys.
and we're gonna raid into -1 Cha. They seem to be doing a fun game. So thanks so much. See you later. Bye.
Night.
Bye, everyone.